Welcome everyone to part 8 of Paper Mario 64, and in the last episode we beat the Koopa Brothers and completed chapter 1. Now we're in the intermission before we start chapter 2. And Princess Peach, just like in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, she does a lot to try to speed up the plot. It's kind of a shame that after Super Paper Mario, that doesn't happen anymore. Not with Sticker Star, not with Color Splash, and from what I've seen, not of Origami King, because I haven't played it yet. I've seen playthroughs of it, but Origami King, Peach does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, get used to doing what we're about to do, as in finding the secret passageway, because guess what? That is going to be our way of getting out of this room. So we get to control Peach. And for everyone who said that Super Princess Peach is the first game where we actually could play as Peach, no, that'd be Super Mario 2. But whatever the case, we are in control of Peach temporarily, and what Peach is doing is covert missions, so that way we can move the plot along. Okay, get into the room to move the plot along. Because here, we're just sneaking out of my room, well, Peach's room, and going straight into the castle. We'll end up expanding further and further as time go on. But for now, this is where we need to go, and we need to read this book here. And it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna get talked down to. So, basically, we're reading Bowser's diary as he goes into Starhaven, and he went on demon time to capture the 7 spirits because they didn't want to grant his wish. So basically, as we read, Bowser literally just reviews everything we just went through up to this point. And the fact that Bowser is writing his own personal private diary, this is hilarious as all hell. So, on that note, we've got not only an update on the fact that the Koopa Brothers just got their butts kicked and we got a Star Spirit. And he's also mocking Mario in his diary. He does give away the fact that the Star Spirit is in dry ruins, our next destination. God have mercy, dry ruins and dry desert. Ugh. Okay, again, as long as that's going to be, it's not flowery fields. That's going to be a slog. But whatever the case, we now know what needs to be done. And we're going to have to get away now, because Bowser had found out that he left his diary lying out. And he's coming in to close it. And as soon as he does, he sees Peach right in front of it. God, this is hilarious. Oh, this is hilarious. But we're gonna go on ahead and take this intermission off because, well, we're done here with the intermission. Tweak will have to give us the information of what's going on, but for right now, Peach has been sent back to her room. Yeah, get used to seeing that scene of the spiked Koopas bringing Princess Peach back to her jail cell, because that's gonna be something that's gonna peeve you in the next intermission. Sorry. So with that said, Eldstar is not only free, he gives you a refresh and focus. And unfortunately, it's a but thou must tutorial, so we must read it and we must see it. So let me just give you the rundown, because this star is going to take forever. Since you freed your first star spirit, every star spirit you free is an energy gauge. Each star point, if you will. Each star point will allow you to use special abilities called star power. Well, I would say special star attacks. Whatever the case, the star powers will range from giving you an FP boost and HP boost and also healing, all the way to granting you an insta-kill, which is by far the worst one of the game, to lowering the enemy's attacks. I mean, not all of them are bad, but the insta-kill one definitely, because there are some enemies that are immune to insta-kill, and it is useless against bosses. Don't even bother. But the best one in the game is literally the Star Storm, and we don't get that one until Chapter 4, I do believe? Yes, Chapter 4. But the one we really want is the one in Chapter 2, because that one is going to work very well against a mid-boss that we'll be dealing with on the way to Koopa Village. Once we get past Chapter 5, unfortunately, because that's way along the line. So what does Focus do? Focus will increase your star energy little by little, more than usual every turn, so that way you'll be able to use a star point for your star power. Now, there is a badge that will allow your teammates to do that. So if you get a teammate that is practically useless against the enemy, they can focus while you can use your abilities to harm the enemy, provided that you're not useless against battle. So basically speaking, that is the gist of Focus. And of course, just like with your FP and HP, your star power will replenish if you go to sleep in the Toad House. So now that we've got that out of the way, you only have 6 more stars to find. And once you do, you get Star Beam, which Star Beam only works against certain enemies, but I think the ultimate Star Beam, the Peach Beam, that one is only specifically for Bowser. The Star Beam works like for other enemies, but not as much. But whatever the case, we're going to cut the travel back to Toad Town, because it's nothing but random encounters. So I'll be right back. And we're back. And now we're going to stop just short of Toad Town, because on our way there, Junior Trooper is waiting. Yep, that's right. Junior Trooper is here again. And after we kicked his ass back in part 2, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he wants payback. So let's give him some payback. Although things will be much different this time around. Well, he almost fell in the water. So, this is not really hard. He can adapt with every single battle. I think his hardest incarnation is literally the last one in the game. But, this guy, he's not that hard. So what you're going to do, you're going to change to Bombette, because it's the only way you're going to do the maximum amount of damage to Junior Troopa, since he's got like 15 damage. And that's the only way you're going to deal with him. And the hammer's the only way that's going to hurt him. He's already gotten down to 5. So, let's blow him up a little bit more. And boom! Oh, I think he's got 20 HP, sorry. I miscalculated. I should have tattled. I really should have. But I'm going to go ahead and use that star point to refresh. So that way I could keep blasting him to smithereens. Because at this point in time, only Mario can use star power and also use items. But there is badges where your allies can use star points and use items. Or use focus and use items, I think. But whatever the case, we just need to hit him one more time and he's done. And that's the end of Junior Troopa Round 2. Believe me, you've got about 6 more rounds to go. Yeah, I'm already sick of you, you punk-ass bitch, pussy-ass bitch. Yeah, take that, and that, and that. One more for good measure. Well, now he knows what it feels like to be a whack-a-bump. Anyway, we now get informed by Twink that the next star is in Dry Desert and in Dry Ruins. It's gonna be a hop, skip, and a jump, but yeah. So we can go on ahead and prepare ourselves, because let's be honest, folks. After what we just went through, we barely got enough to actually, we got enough. We're just like 9 shy of leveling. So let's go on ahead and sleep first, because we just got out of a battle with Junior Troopa. So at least we'll be able to get ourselves back in fighting shape. And since we slept well, we are going to leave, because I am so glad that the Toad houses are not charging. Oh god, that's a pain in the ass. But first, I'll be right back. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. I had to, rest for a little bit. Yeah, I've kind of had a week during the time of this recording. But whatever the case, we got ourselves a letter from Colorado's wife. And we won't be hearing much about Colorado until, well, Chapter 5. And boy, oh boy, Colorado is basically the highlight of Chapter 5. But whatever the case, we are going to, I think, go straight to the train station. But before we do, there is one thing we need to show off first. And that is the badge shop. We finally can get badges. And one of the badges we can get is either multi-bounce or the spin dash. Or the speedy spin. Which, by the way, will increase the spin. You have to have the spin dash equipped. It'll increase the distance of the spin. And it'll make things go a lot faster. The problem with the speedy spin is, again, you need the dizzy attack actually equipped in order for it to work. And also the problem with Rolf's badge shop, it is random. Oh, right. As for Merlin's family, they're all in Dry Outpost. So yeah, you're gonna have to meet up with them, because that's basically where the game can be broken in half. Once you get to Dry Outpost. But coming here, you run into Tasty. And yes, this right here is where the game can be broken in half. You can give her an item for her to cook. and it'll be much more potent than what it normally is. Like, for instance, the Koopa Leaf. That is something that we are going to need for later because, you know, Koopa Koot actually has a star piece for us. Well, that's one of the many things we have to do for a frickin' star piece still. There is another room around here somewhere. I'm trying to remember. I think it's further to the left where there's a bar, and I do believe there's a guy called Cheat Rippo that's over there. Cheat Rippo is only good for one thing and one thing only: setting up Danger Mario. Do we need Danger Mario? No. And this way will lead up to Chapter 3, so we don't want to go there. However, there is a place we should go, but I'm probably going to save on that until, like, maybe Part 9. This area is the sewer, and all the stronger enemies are going to be here. You can't go there yet, not until after we get the weapon from Chapter 2. So we're going to come here and get ourselves some level because we are weak. So with that said, the Gloombas. Gloombas are super powered versions of Goombas. Well, I wouldn't say superpowered versions. They're stronger versions of Goombas. And then, of course, there's the Hyper Goombas that you're going to see in Chapter 3. Needless to say, they take 6 hit. No, they need 6 HP in order to go down. And they do 2 attack. I do believe eventually they will charge up an attack. Oh no, that's a Hyper Goombas that charge up. These guys just hit really hard. And then, also there is a boss here too, if I'm not mistaken. One of 2. So, on that note, at least I got myself some level up. Should I get batch points? Not right now. Not right now. Let's just raise up our HP. We'll probably need it. Because I am going to come back down here. I just wanted to get started with Chapter 2. Oh, wait, hold on. More coins. Oh, I'm not bonking that because that's a spiked Gloomba, so I am not dealing with that. And oh no. No, we're not strong enough to deal with that just yet. We gotta get the perfect setup and also get enough coins in order for us to pull that off. So with that said, we're going into the tunnel. And we're gonna go straight to the train station. Because there's one last place we need to show off. Oh, wait, no, wait. Go back past me. Because this is the thing that's gonna piss you off. See this right here? This is what I was referring to back in part 3, I know 4, yes, part 4, when we came here. This is the bulb. Make sure you get this, because you are going to forget about it. The bulb is going to give you a different color seed, and there's one in each area. One here, one in Mount Rugged, one in Forever Forest, and one on Lava Island. Get all 4, and that's the only way for you to go through Chapter 6. And yes, that's one of the main reasons why I hate Chapter 6. Oh, and Little Winks, I think those are for a star piece, I think? I don't remember, because I don't deal with Little Winks. Oh wait, they're for coins, that's what they're for. But you're better off just farming the refund badge for that shit. Whatever the case, in order for you to get through, you just have to break through the rock. And with that, now that we got Bombette to do that, we can now go to Mount Rugged. Or just head back to Toad Town, whichever one comes first. Whatever the case, we can now start Chapter 2. Although, we're going to end up going back to Toad Town to deal with the sewers first. Primarily because I need the money. On that Note, ladies and gentlemen, this gives me PTSD of Mario Kart 64, let alone Mario Kart 8 as the train of dry desert. Oh god, fuck that train. Anyway, the mystery of dry ruins. And oh boy, the boss there, that guy, while he looks really stupid, he can be tricky, but we do actually get a way to beat him. However, that won't be until part 10, because part 9 we're going to go back to Toad Town and deal with that blooper in the sewers. Yeah, that's what's waiting for us, by the way. So with that said, I'll save here, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Paper Mario 64 when we deal with the blooper and then we proceed on to Mount Rugged. This is RVMan985. Peace out and take care.